Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos. Welcome back to Until Dawn. So, first thing, I just need to give you a little explanation. So, first of all, I'm sorry that this episode's taken ages to go up. I had actually already recorded some of it, but I had a little bit of a crisis. So, my PC, for a long time, despite upgrades and stuff, has occasionally has really bad hard crashes. And I'd been recording this episode for about maybe 35 minutes and it was in quite a bit an important part of the game. Um, and my PC just completely hard crashed. The file was gone, so the recording was completely gone. So I'd lost all that footage, and of course, because in Until Dawn there's no chapter select, I can't just reload. So I was a bit torn about what to do. I'd gone through the section with Emily in the mines. We'd got back to the lodge, and the stranger had just come to the lodge. And when they were just him and Chris were about to go out, that's when my PC crashed and I lost all the recording. This has happened to me before. This happened to me. Like last week when I was recording for Metro. But of course, that didn't matter too much because I can just reload a checkpoint. So I just have to replay like that 30 minutes. But I can't do that with Until Dawn. So I had to decide whether I was just going to carry on playing and you were going to miss some really key information, or what I eventually decided was I was gonna have to replay the whole game again up to that point, which is why it's taken me so long to put this episode up. I made sure I made all the same decisions. I didn't do anything differently. So everything's exactly the same. The only change was I found one extra collectible. Okay. In terms of my decisions, at the start of this episode when we're with Emily, from what I remember from the key decisions, I chose to go right when we were running away in the mines instead of going left, and she goes up the lift. When she's running up the tracks, the moving tracks, I decided to step off the tracks. And I managed to score. I got all of the quick time events as far as I can remember. Obviously, I might fail at that this time. So there's a bit of pressure going in. And when the stranger comes to the door in the cabin, and we're controlling Chris, I asked for I asked Mike if Chris could have the gun. And then the stranger came in and explained the whole situation. So yeah, it was incredibly frustrating. I had to play through the game again, but everything should be the same. After we get to the cabin and we meet with the stranger, everything is blind again. After that, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's what happened. It's a bit stressful, but we're back here now. Let's go.
Josh.
Josh!
How does it feel? Do you enjoy all those emotions that my sisters got to feel once 1 year ago? Only guess what? They didn't get to laugh it off. No. Nope. No. They're gone. Jessica's fucking dead. What? Did you hear me? Jessica is dead. And you are gonna fucking pay, you dick!
What happened with Jess, Mike? I don't remember killing Jess.
Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, Matt! Don't do it!
Okay, guys, so Stranger obviously is on our side. He's hunting these creatures. What I needed to bring up was some of the stuff some of you have been saying to me in the comments section, which Paige was saying, stop thinking every fire is the one to do with Emily and the totem. There's lots of fires. So I'm going to have to look for some context in the totem. I mean, it looks indoors and it looks like it might be in the lodge. I'm thinking that's in the lodge. Okay. So I'm just trying to recap what I'd said in my original recording. So yeah, and also Shannon said about when I failed with Emily with the don't move bit. She said I need to get good at that. So because it's it could be like a matter of life and death at some point in the game. Okay, which is a very important hint. So I've got a cushion here. I'm gonna keep my hands on my controller at all times, and if we have to have a don't move section, which I imagine we will at some point, with these creatures, I've failed everything. There's only been 2, I think. There's a bit right at the beginning where they teach you it with the squirrel, and that bit with Emily, and I think I failed both of them. So hopefully I can just keep still. So yeah, I think that was all that I brought up. I think I spent a lot of time looking at the totems and stuff. So in terms of relevant deaths, I'll look at those later. We're just going to try and move through the mines. So the creature finally had its big reveal. So a romantic postcard. A postcard of Calgary with a romantic message on the back. Update: Billy was part of the crew that blasted new tunnels deep in the mines. Billy Bates, blasting crew, Northwest Mines, Alberta. Hey Billy, I had a great time. Look me up if you're ever in Calgary. Loretta. Kiss, kiss, kiss. So one thing I am extremely nervous about is messing up a quick time event now, because I just about got all of them before my PC crashed. So I mean, so far missing any of those button presses hasn't resulted in any sort of death, so maybe it won't result in that, but spoiler, obviously I've already talked about it, but we're going to get chased by these weird vampire things, and yeah, could be bad if I miss one. I'm bricking it. I am absolutely bricking it now. But I can't really remember everything. I can remember the big decisions, which I'll make the same choices again, obviously. Oh, there was a totem here. So one thing I do remember saying was the fortune totems are a bit weird. Like all the other totems, your sort of plan of action is a bit clearer. So like if there's a death totem, you're trying to stop that from happening. If you have a guidance totem, you're trying to make that happen. If you have a lost totem, you're trying to stop that happening to someone you're with. If you have a danger totem, you're trying to avoid that. Right? And but the fortune totems, because we haven't none of these things have happened yet. Right? I don't know what any of these relate to. The only thing I remember talking about in my original recording was this and this. Because I can't tell if that's Mike or not. I'm just trying to look at the jacket. Jacket looks kind of similar, but he didn't have his sleeves rolled up in this one, so it might not be him. There might be another person involved somehow, I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah. Fortune totems, I'm not entirely sure whether we're just supposed to try and make that thing happen, like the guidance totems. I'm a bit unsure with them. I am very on edge. I can't remember when it jumps out. Oh yeah, I think it's now. Prepare yourself.
Okay, this is gonna be the way.
Nearly missed that. I chose to go right here. Oh god.
Out of it, Em.
That did not happen last time. I've missed that one. I chose to leap off last time. Oh my god.
right?
Oh, right, guys. That's so weird. That bit in the lift, the first time I did it, that don't move bit, I didn't have to do that. And if I did, I must have just not noticed, and it just, I don't know. I didn't have to do that the first time. That's so strange. I wonder what I've done differently. I can't believe I've managed that because I'm genuinely a bit nervous.
I didn't think that I'd make it.
You were screaming bloody
Are you
murder.
okay?
You look totally lying. There was something.
Where's Matt? Come sit down, sit down.
Something's out
Did you
there.
guys split up?
A monster. It's a
Wait.
monster.
For the I wanted to get everyone informed on the monsters, so I wanted to ask the monster
I
questions.
said there's something out
Like
there.
what? Relax, it was Josh. It was all
No,
Josh.
no. Listen to
We
me.
got him tied up. He can't hurt you.
No, it was after me and it wasn't human.
Hold on.
Yeah, and I went for what happened.
Em, can you tell us exactly what happened?
I am trying to tell you. We were climbing up the tower and it fell. The whole tower just fell right into the mine.
Whoa. What mines?
There are these mine shafts all over, running under everything. When the tower fell, we ended up down there.
I don't understand. The tower fell? How'd it fall?
I was walking down there in the mines, and it was dark, and I found this pile, and there was Beth's head.
Wait, what?
Beth's head, I found
Oh
it.
my god.
What the
Are
fuck?
you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I think they fell down there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But the worst part is I don't think that Hannah died, like, from the fall, not right away. Wait, what do you mean? I don't know, I feel like she was down there, like, starving to death for weeks. When we were all up here looking for her, and we had no idea.
That's horrible.
Listen, in the tower there was a radio, and I got through to someone, but then that was right when the tower collapsed.
Em, you made it.
Oh God,
Yeah,
Mike!
barely.
What about Matt?
We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, and then there was this monster that was chasing her.
She's all messed up, guys. Emily? Hey, Em?
Whoa.
Who the fuck can that be?
Josh.
Jess?
It's not Jess.
Sorry, man, but who is it?
I don't know. We should check it out.
I got your back.
Good.
My dog is joining us. I'm sorry if he barks. Right, so I decided here to demand the pistol because I was worried he was going to shoot him. So that's what I'll go for
Let
again.
me have the pistol, because I mean, you could take whoever it is through sheer good looks and muscle and all that. Just, I should have the pistol.
When you put it that way. Now, here. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Funny, you should get your own show.
Twist,
Hey,
shoot him,
freeze! No, you can't. Oh, yes, you can.
Okay, everybody, just calm down. Now, just move over there. Go on, move. Let me say what I came to say. I'm here to tell you what you're up against being back on this mountain. You should never have returned. I don't know why you did after what happened last year.
You mean with Hannah and Beth?
Yeah, how could you know without being involved?
Our responsible.
You hold on to your horses. I don't take kindly to you kids coming up here to my mountain.
Your mountain. Huh? I'm sure the Washingtons would be very surprised to hear that.
Well, the mountain don't belong to me, it's true. But it don't belong to the Washingtons. This mountain belongs to the Wendigo.
Who?
What's he talking about?
What the hell's a Wendigo?
Let's hear him out.
Not like we have a choice.
Now, I'm only gonna tell you this once. It doesn't matter to me if you believe it or not. I got reasons I want to get it off my chest.
See? I told you. He's guilty as shit. Guilty as something.
Shut up, Mike.
There is a curse that dwells in these mountains. Should any man or woman resort to cannibalism in these woods, the spirit of the Wendigo shall be unleashed.
Oh, crap.
You're gonna need to find somewhere safe.
The basement might be okay.
Okay, get down there now, all of you, and wait.
What? Why? For how long?
Until dawn.
Guys, I ran off and left Josh when I heard screaming.
Where did you leave him?
In the shed.
Your friend will already be dead.
No. No, he can't be. We were just with him.
A lot can happen quickly on this mountain.
No. I'm gonna go get him.
You can't go out there, Chris.
I'm supposed to be his best friend, and I let him down.
No, he let you down, Chris. He let all of us down.
I don't care. I'm going to get him.
Then I'll go with you.
I don't need your help.
You're going alone is suicide.
Fine.
The rest of you, get down to the basement. Be safe. Don't go outside again until we're back. You don't seem to understand the magnitude of the situation.
Well, I'm going to get Josh, aren't I?
No, I'm going to get Josh. You're going to help me. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think so.
You need to follow me and do everything I tell you.
Right, this is where my PC crashed. Didn't notice he had a dream catcher on him.
This is the end. You point towards the thing you want to kill.
I know how to use a shotgun, man.
No, you don't.
What? How do you know?
Trust me, I know.
Hey. Come back safe.
We need to hurry, son.
Oh my god.
See you soon. So tell me, you're the expert on these things. What's the guy got to know?
You just be careful. You follow my lead.
Okay, so I have no more knowledge now. Okay. I have no more knowledge. So the relevant totems. I wish I'd just played on so I knew what was going to happen here. Okay, so we do have a death totem for Chris, don't we? No. This. That is him. He's got the right jacket and the right trousers. And we also have this one. He's got the shotgun, he's limping, and he's on his own. I really like the stranger, man. We should, I'm just hoping he's like our guardian angel for like the entire rest of the game. Okay, so we might get grabbed from above and we might injure our leg, as far as I can tell.
So, how many times do I have to shoot it with the shotgun before it's dead?
Well, you'll be shooting it a long time.
You mean this thing won't even kill it?
No, it'll slow it down.
Well, how do you kill it?
They don't like fire.
I don't like fire.
They fear it. And it can kill them if you have to. See, their skin is like... It's like tough armor. Unless you burn it off first.
It's gross.
So fire is very important.
What are these things like? I mean, are they just crazy unpredictable, or... I mean, can you figure out what they're gonna do?
Well, they adhere to some patterns. Like any animal. Or human.
Well, you mean, like how? Like they've got schedules?
Well, they only hunt at night.
Oh. Why?
I didn't ask.
Pro Wendigo tips? Like if I rub garlic all over me, they won't be able to smell me or something?
They'll still smell you.
Anything like that?
They can't see you if you're standing still.
Oh god.
Toads. Sight is based on changes of movement in their field of vision.
Oh man.
So if I don't move, I'm basically invisible.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm really nervous now.
If these things, Wendigos, are or were human, do they still have some aspect of humanity in them?
Well, they retain certain things.
I mean, is it really right to kill them? Maybe they
What?
can be cured, or
They surrender human rights the moment they eat one another. There's no cure, there's no redemption.
I mean, if they're still human, I don't know if it's right to hurt them.
When you're staring one in the face, it's them or you. You feel free to take the high road. You won't be on it for long.
Oh. Damn it!
I didn't want to go in there anyway. With all the hooks and stuff. Oh, Josh is toast. Oh, man.
Damn it, what happened? Oh, he's gone. We're too late.
Shh, quiet. We gotta go. Right now.
We gotta find Josh. He could still be out there.
First, the Wendigo. He'll render you immobile. And then he strips the skin off of your entire body, piece by piece. He keeps you alive and aware and feasts on your organs, one piece at a time.
So the lodge then.
Let's go now. It might still be near. Wait. Don't move. Be very quiet. Run! Go! Now! Now! Back!
God damn!
We're right out in the open. Gotta get out of here!
No!
Oh my God!
Oh, come on.
Oh shit!
Get back. Oh, we hurt his leg.
Ah! 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 Shit! Ash! Ash! Oh, thank God, please, let me in quick! Oh my God.
Chris! Oh my god, what happened?
We gotta go. That thing was like right behind me. Go, 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 go!
What was the other target? Was it like a gas canister for fire? Oh man, I should have shot that.
It's not so good up there right now.
Understatement of the night.
Chris, where's the flamethrower guy?
Yeah,
He didn't make it?
No.
What happened?
the thing, it tore him apart. Right in front of me.
Oh, God.
All right. These all the doors?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What are you looking for?
Another way out.
Mike, look, I really don't think that's a good idea. We should stay put right here until dawn. At least we're safe down here.
Oh, yeah? All wrapped up like a little present with a bow on top for that thing to tear us apart on Christmas morning?
People will come for us in the morning.
You don't sound so sure.
That is what'll happen, right, Em?
Yeah, I mean, right?
Well, you can wait. I'm leaving.
Mike, there's no key for the cable car.
Josh, he's gotta have it.
Josh?
One of his dirty little tricks.
Great. Great.
Oh, are you
That fucking thing got a
serious?
hold of Josh. Then we're shit out of luck.
I don't know, Mike. It's possible.
What's possible?
It may have taken him down to the mine.
No.
I saw some horrible stuff down there. I think it's where that thing lives, and... Huh.
What?
Fuck it. I'm gonna get that key right from that thing's goddamn bedroom, and then I'm gonna get us all the hell out of here.
And what is all that?
It's, that old guy's bag.
Is that a map?
That guy was prepared for anything.
Not quite.
I'm
What
not.
is this place?
I don't want to go back into the mines.
Wait. What is that?
I was down there. It was horrible.
You were?
There'd been a cave-in in the 50s, I guess, and these miners got trapped down there.
Oh my God.
Some of them survived, but like 15 of them didn't make it. There was this reporter, and I think he figured out there'd been some like big cover-up going on. I found these plans. They knew the mine was a death trap, but they let the miners keep working anyway.
Michael, I'd like to maybe focus on how we're gonna get the fuck out of here, please.
I'm just saying, it's weird how much crazy shit's gone on up here.
What's weird is that there's a tunnel leading from the lodge to the sanatorium, see?
That's how I got back here.
I saw this when I was down there. That's where it lives.
What is...
Huh?
What is that?
Ash.
Oh my god, oh my god,
It's
oh my
nothing.
god.
It just it bit me and
bit you. What bit you?
the Wendigo.
What?
It's nothing, really. It's not a big deal.
You okay?
Shit.
It doesn't hurt anymore, really. It's not that bad.
Hang on. Sorry. The background. Yeah, there's the blue map. This is a potential death here. It is Mike.
If that thing bit you,
I know what you're thinking, and I'm fine.
are you?
Yes.
Emily, at least let us check it out.
Emily, if the Wendigo bit you, you could turn into one of those things.
That's
What suggests
ridiculous.
that?
Said it was from eating each other. Remember, he said that.
Is that how it worked?
Yes.
No.
What happens if it bit you? You're
No.
gonna turn into one, and then you're gonna turn on us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
What?
god.
You can't be down here with us.
No, he said it was a result of
Mike?
You
cannibalism.
gotta go.
Are you kidding me?
You're putting us all in danger.
Like hell I am.
Emily, you can't stay here.
Mike, just cool your head, okay? We don't know if it works like that. Maybe it's just a bite.
I've seen what these fuckers can do. I don't want to see it again.
What is this? Guys, what are you doing?
Door's right here. I am letting you do this voluntarily.
Oh no, you're just making yourself feel better about sending me to my death since you know there's a Wendigo out there ready to rip me to pieces like it did with...
Okay. Oh my god. Will you just go? Go. Get out
What?
of here.
Ashley!
Whoa, okay.
Whoa. Mike, calm down.
You're gonna shoot me? Mike, me?
This is the safe room, Em.
Please,
It is not safe as long as you're in it. Not for us.
don't do this!
I'm really sorry.
I'm not shooting him, man. No way. No way.
Fuck, I can't do this.
You did the right thing.
I hope you did.
Maybe. For now. Shit. Fuck. Keep an eye on her. If you see anything weird,
What?
you guys know what to do.
Oh my god, dude.
No one leave. Okay? It's not safe out there. I'll be back soon.
I'm really not impressed with Ashley, man.
thought that he was gonna help us.
With a flamethrower, dude?
Now we don't have a chance.
No, guys, it just means we've got to be tough. We've got to do this on our own.
I don't know if I can.
Right. Yeah, Ashley just turned on her then, man. She just was like, get her out, just panicked. Wow, that's really made me not like Ashley. I know Emily's not the most endearing person, but the way they just panicked, like, oh, we've got to kill her. He didn't say that the bite turns people. It's cannibalism, right? I'm sure, and cannibalism isn't going to be a Wendigo eating a human, because that's not cannibalism then, is it? Right? Cannibalism is when two things of the same species eat each other. So a human eating a human, a chimp eating a chimp, a lion eating a lion, a bear eating a bear, that's cannibalism. A bear eating a lion isn't cannibalism. Correct me if I'm wrong. A section of the journal about how cannibalism causes the Wendigo curse. Only a few men have dared to hunt the Wendigo. I'm the only man who has ever kept them under control. Heed these words, or it shall be your death, and your death will not be the last. The Wendigo must be contained. The Wendigo grows out of cannibalism. When a human is desperate and craves food, trapped on the mountain in the fierce winter storms, when he has eaten nothing for many days, the Wendigo spirit will begin to possess him. Even the strongest man is weak to it. He will kill without remorse. Often those companions who have travelled with him will eat the flesh raw from the corpses. I've seen this happen many years ago. A craving for flesh that cannot be sated. And then the change begins. The eyes turn first and become milky and white. Then the teeth become longer, like fangs. The creature grows and the skin is pulled taut across the bones. So it happens after a human eats another human, or a part flesh of a human. Then they're possessed by the Wendigo spirit and then they turn into one. Right? So not from being bitten by a Wendigo. A section of the journal detailing the history of the mountain. There was a tribe that lived in these mountains, the Cree. Their shamans tell stories of a tall creature born in ice. The tribe respected the mountain and all the animals which lived on it. The mountain became sacred to the Cree. Every animal became sacred also. The Cree believed it was bad luck to harm an animal on the mountain and would hunt elsewhere. In 1893, the miners arrived. They found tin and later traces of radium. They mined deep into the sacred mountain. The Cree say that the mountain cried out and the spirit was released. Oh, fighting them. Okay. Getting lots of information here. A section of the journal about how to fight and trap Wendigos. The Wendigo's eyes change. They become both sharper and more dim. The Wendigo sees movement. It's a hunter, like a hawk. But it cannot see stillness. If you are to keep totally still, then the Wendigo will not be able to see you. The skin and flesh of the Wendigo are hard, like armour. They seem to feel no pain. They cannot be cut or stabbed. Bullets will not pierce their skin, though a shotgun will keep them at bay. Because the Wendigo is mutated from a human, it knows how to hunt us. It can perfectly mimic its prey. You must remain sharp and disciplined. I have killed 6 Wendigos. Knives or bullets will not harm them. Use a flamethrower. It's the best weapon. Fire envelops them, burns away their skin, and makes them weak. But try not to kill them. Killing a Wendigo should be the last resort. Death releases the Wendigo spirit into the air. So the Wendigo spirit makes people who are hungry eat the flesh of their companions. So maybe with Chris, if we would have shot some of the so we had to shoot the Wendigo, was it 4 times, I think? The first time and the last time there was a second shoot option, right, which I'm guessing was some sort of source of fire. So maybe if we would have shot the fire the first time and then killed the Wendigo in the following shots, maybe we would have released the Wendigo spirit. So we need to avoid killing them. I've contained them. I used traps to catch them and fire to drive them into cages. The traps were baited with human limbs from those who had no further use for them. One by one, I caught those who had infested the mountain. Right, so we should aim to not kill any of them, which we haven't so far, obviously. Bites? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be bad for Emily. A section of the journal about the Wendigo's bite. There may be defences. Shamans wrote of rituals. I found native artefacts on the mountain and copied them. Totems, bunches of herbs and feathers. I copied their designs. I've tested them. Out on the mountain they work. They keep the Wendigo at bay. Not entirely, but enough. But inside buildings they do not work. Cree legends say that the Wendigo grows from the bite of another Wendigo. But the bite is harmless. I have been bitten, but I did not change. The only way is to eat the flesh of another. There is no other way. Whoa. I was panicking for a second then. Okay. That looks like it.
Oh no.
What? What is it? What does it say?
What? It says the bite doesn't do anything. Look at the evil look on Ashley's face, man. I'm not concealing that. Reassure Emily.
It says that the bites, if it bites you, it's not infectious. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It says you'll be okay.
It says what? You're gonna be fine.
Fine, Mike almost shot me, is that
She
fine?
didn't shoot you.
And this bitch almost let him.
Hey, that's not fair. She was scared.
I'm the one who's scared.
I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't know what was going to happen. None of us know.
There's no excuse,
Emily,
Emily.
please, just try to understand.
Understand the palm of my hand, bitch.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Shit.
What?
We've got to get to Mike. Like now.
Why? What did she read?
Oh,
Huh?
Joshua, you should have listened to me. Because of your choices, people have died. I don't know which is worse, actively triggering events that lead to someone's death, or passively allowing a tragedy to occur. Because you couldn't lift a goddamn finger to help someone else. Remember last year? Huh? How you left your poor sisters to die? You did nothing to help them. Paralyzed by your own self-centered fear, while a real threat was closing in. Now it's all about you, Josh. It's always all about you. Your game has gone terribly wrong. And your friends, like your sisters, have deserted you. You're all alone. Can you feel how cold your loneliness has become? Huh? Now, why did you hurt him? It's yourself that you despise, huh? You've already admitted as much.
He did hurt people, didn't he? And they did hurt him in a way through being unkind to his sisters. Doesn't justify what he did, but they hurt him more than he didn't hurt anyone, so they hurt me.
But they didn't hurt you, Joshua. Not intentionally. They made a stupid mistake, and a terrible tragedy befell your sisters. They did not intend for that to happen. It just did. And they were sorry, at least, until you subjected them to your night of horrific torture.
Yeah, he's got to feel remorse. It was definitely more than a game, it was vengeful.
Let's hope that it's not too late for atonement. And that your friends, if they still are your friends, can save you from the depths of darkness.
Alright guys, I'm going to leave that one there. So, interesting turn of events. That would suggest that Josh is still alive. Wouldn't it? Because obviously these scenes with the psychologist or the therapist, whatever, are happening in his head. Maybe it was his psychiatrist, but you know, he's just experiencing him in his head now. The guy, the stranger, did say that the Wendigo likes to it'll disable its prey, and it will keep them alive and eat pieces of it, right? That's what he said. So, yeah. So perhaps it's just maybe injured his leg or injured his arm or his hand, because you know he was tied to that post. So perhaps he's just been injured because the Wendigo uses its prey for food for a long time, a drawn out period of time. But so as far as I can tell, everybody is still alive somehow. Like honestly, that bit in the lift with Emily, because that was a bit I'd played before. Obviously, I'd said that bit with the don't move wasn't in the first time I went up that lift, so I was completely taken by surprise by that, and I'm surprised I didn't die there. There's ambiguity with the bite, obviously. The stranger said that it doesn't do anything, he's been bitten, so it doesn't matter, but the Native American legend says that the bite infects people, so yeah, that's still up in the air. I still think Jess is alive. Right, I really do still think Jess is alive. It just seems like they're holding that back, and it'll be like a good reveal. Who knows? But that's what I'm thinking. The interesting thing here is whether Hannah is in fact one of the Wendigos. That's the crazy thought I'm having now, because we knew that she. You know, there were those days scratched on the rocks, weren't there? She was alive. She was still alive down there for several days. And perhaps Beth died immediately when she hit the rocks, but Hannah was injured and stayed alive. Maybe she was possessed by the spirit of the Wendigo. She consumed some of her sister's flesh. I mean, she was dead anyway, so she might have thought, well, you know, I'm hungry, I've got to eat. And now maybe she's one of these Wendigos. I'm really glad that I didn't end up killing that Wendigo that was chasing Chris. You know, I didn't have time to think. You know, if I would have had time to think without the knowledge that killing them might be bad, I probably would have gone for the fire. But I did not have time to think. It was an aim thing, and it was on a timer, so I had to act quick. So yeah, sorry for this episode being a bit late, guys. Like I said, I had to replay the whole game up to that point, which was just ridiculous, but I need to show you everything, and I can't reload chapters. So alright, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Things are starting to really hit the fan now, so I was getting really anxious during all that. So, yeah, just remember, everybody, never trust an on crate. I will see you next time.